Hey, what's up guys, it is Smike here, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 unresolved mysteries in Five Nights at Freddy's. These are various mysteries that have not been solved by the community and therefore are considered loose ends. So up number 10 is the question of why is Golden Freddy so active on night 6? And I am talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so the second game. And yeah, I don't think it's because of the murders, because the actual murders happened on the 3rd day, not on the 6th day. So why the hell would Golden Freddy be more active on night 6 if we consider that the killer got into the Golden Freddy suit on day 3 to then of course lure the children into the back room and then murder them? And after number 9 we have the question of what is the significance of the balloon boy that sometimes appears under your desk. And this one, unlike Balloon Boy who has blue eyes, this one has pink eyes. So some people believe this is a female version of Balloon Boy, so therefore would be Balloon Girl, but no one actually knows for sure. Some people say this is just a different version of Balloon Boy, just like Golden Freddy is a different version of Freddy. Other people say this is a hallucination, although I'm not sure that's very likely in my opinion. But whatever, I guess this is one of those things that we'll never really find out. And after number 8 we have the question of why the hell does Jeremy keep coming back to his job in the second game? Now for the first game there are a few theories, like for example he might be an FBI agent or he might be one of the surviving kids and wants to find some closure. But I didn't see much explanation for why Jeremy would come back, and not only that, but he's actually pretty persistent. I mean, he came back during the 6th night when there was a memo that the whole place was closed down, yet he still came. And he even came back the next day after being assigned for a birthday party where he probably got bitten, hence resulting in the bite of 87. And yeah, I mean, what the hell motivates this guy to keep coming back? Is he like a poor student who really needs money? I honestly don't know. You guys tell me what you think in the comments section. And after number 7 we have one that I already mentioned in one of my previous videos, the top 10 secrets one, and that is the poster of Freddy ripping off his own head in the first game. And quite frankly, I puzzled over this one for a while. I have no idea what it represents. I mean, maybe it's just there for added spooks, or, you know, is there an actual meaning behind it? That's what I'm wondering. Because, you know, Scott's a pretty sneaky guy and he put a lot of really, you know, subtle details in his game. So you never know what is actually a clue and what is in the game, you know, just cause. And also Freddy is a pretty smart animatronic, so maybe he's the one who put it there to spook you out because, you know, he likes to mess with you. But I don't know, there are many possibilities. And after number 6 we have one that I personally find very intriguing, and that is in the teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, why did Scott decide to use the song London Bridge is Falling Down? I'm not gonna play the music on this video just in case not to get a copyright strike, but I'm gonna leave a link to the trailer down below so you guys can watch it. Although while doing my research I did notice that somebody found a clue to why this could be. And that is if you go on the Wikipedia page for the London Bridge is Falling Down song and you go to the child sacrifice theory subsection, you will see a text that says the theory that the song refers to the burying, perhaps alive, of children in the foundations of the bridge was first advanced by blah blah blah. And then it says this was based around the idea that a bridge would collapse unless the body of a human sacrifice were buried in its foundations, and that the watchman is actually a human sacrifice who will then watch over the bridge. Okay, what the fuck? And after number 5 we have the question of who the hell killed Phone Guy in the first game and where the hell did his body go? So fans have put up multiple theories as to which one of the animatronics actually killed the Phone Guy, but it's still all very fuzzy and there's actually no way to know for sure, to be honest, unless Scott decides to shed more light himself on the situation. But now on to the next question, what happened to his body? A pretty popular theory for this is that he was stuffed into Chica's suit, and evidence of this would be that Chica's suit actually has a pair of teeth inside of her mouth. Although these can very possibly also be the endoskeleton's teeth. So another theory is that he was actually stuffed into Golden Freddy, which could make sense because Golden Freddy doesn't have any endoskeleton and is always slumped over when you see him. But to be honest, there's actually no real evidence of this, and also there's no guarantee that the body is even in the building in the first place. And after number 4 we have one mystery that I'm pretty sure actually has an answer because it's been put in the game but no one found yet, and that is why the hell is there an endoskeleton that pops out of the marionette box whenever the marionette leaves the box? I mean, why is it in the box in the first place, and why the hell does it come out only when Marionette comes out? And also people tend to see it in the air ducts sometimes. It's pretty creepy. And one explanation for this is that whoever the killer is, whenever he put the Golden Freddy suit, he actually took out the endoskeleton from the suit and dumped it in the gift box, and that's why it's there. And that is a possibility indeed, but that doesn't explain why the marionette forces the endoskeleton to stay in the box. And after number 3, we have the question of who the hell is the purple guy from the minigames? You know those retro minigames that pop up every once in a while when you die? Well, there's this one freaking purple guy standing there. And while a lot of people seem to think he's the killer, which he probably is, there's still the mystery of his identity. We don't know who he is. And also there's 2 models of the purple guy, one more simplified, and one of him that holds something like a banana or a phone or something, and he also has a badge. So maybe he's a security guard, maybe he's the phone guy. We don't know for sure. I mean, there's no hard evidence that points to one particular individual. And after number 2, we still have the question lying around of who is the random shadow that appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 randomly sometimes. And when I talked about this in my top 10 secrets video, a lot of you guys just posted comments saying, oh hey Smike, it's obviously Shadow Bonnie, or it's obviously Shadow Toy Bonnie. Well, if you look at this picture, you can see obviously that the row of teeth on Toy Bonnie and the Shadow thing are very, very different, and so he cannot be Shadow Bonnie. So yeah, personally, I admit I have no idea what animatronic this is. This could possibly be maybe a foreshadowing of a future animatronic, maybe potentially for a 3rd game, I don't know. But anyway, enough for number 1, we have a pretty interesting mystery in my opinion, and that is, where the hell does the marionette come from? Where did the company get it? And what are its motivations? Because I think it's quite obvious at this point that the marionette has potentially supernatural abilities, especially if you believe in the theory that the marionette transferred the souls of the dead children to the various animatronics. And there's also a theory that the marionette is possessed by one of the dead kids, so yeah, a lot of really creepy theories out there. And yeah, I kind of have the feeling that the puppet might be behind a lot of these strange things. I guess we could say the puppet is pulling the strings. Am I right? Oh. But anyway guys, thank you for watching my video. As usual, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, helps me a lot. And also, if you can, please go vote for my jam entry for the Indies vs PewDiePie game jam. If you go there and vote 5 stars for the game, you increase the chances of my game being featured on PewDiePie's channel, so that's pretty awesome. So if you voted, thanks, but if you didn't, go do it now. And yeah, other than that guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!